sad to see you being not part of Testhouse on a full-time basis. You've not been with us for a very long period of time, but during that period of time, you've made a very positive impact to Testhouse. You're a man of integrity, discipline, loyalty, commitment, integrity. All of those things are very rarely found in one person, but you seem to have that. And because of that, I think you've made a significant impact to Testhouse. I wish you all the best in your future. I thank you very much for all your support so far, and I hope that you keep in touch with us. You remain a member of the Testhouse family. Goodbye.
Dear BVK, I know officially you finished with Testhouse today. I'm very sad to see you go, both at a personal level and at an organizational level. Unfortunately, I couldn't be there today. Thank you once again for all the great work and difference you made to Testhouse. Your transition to IT sector at a late stage of your working life speaks a lot about you, your confidence and the focus. We'll surely miss a lot your attitude to work, the energy level, the speed of delivery, and the ability to get things done, and more importantly, the personality. I had 4 major items in mind when I first requested your help in October 2019. Facilities, administration, collections in the Middle East, and transcription services were on the top of my mind. We finally narrowed it down to 2, and you have left an indelible mark there. The fact that we now have sufficient capacity from regularizing our 3rd floor occupancy and then acquiring further space on the 6th and 7th floors of Nilla was all down to you. An administration team, as we have it now, is again your achievement. They remain your legacies. I'm fully conscious that the journey has probably been a bit more stressful of late as we grapple with the challenges of transformation. Sometimes I feel guilty that I had to put you through these hardships. Also, from my past association with you, I know for sure that you have curbed your natural instinct to accommodate the needs of this organization many a time. You did things your way. You must be proud of the work you have done, the legacy you leave behind, and the difference you made to this organization. You will always be part of this family and most welcome. I genuinely hope that you will stay connected with all of us and engaged with Testhouse. On a separate note, BVK, you've had a fabulous life, family, friends, career, social, and all the rest. As you embark on a more relaxed part of life, may I wish you the best of everything, health, happiness, and peace. All the best. I will meet you when I am in Trivandrum next. Thank you so much.
The reason I'm saying it's very exciting is it started with the COVID period, right? BVK was very supportive in the first person when the COVID was peak actually. He went out, he volunteered, and everybody is sitting home. I won't go, I won't step out. I saw BVK taking the keys and going to office, supporting all the functions. That's the main thing. Others are all transactions, but this is a very wonderful and exciting. We have to learn a lot of things. Another thing, when I say something to BVK, I will not follow. It's automatically taken care of. If the team is not doing, he will do it. If I am not doing it, BVK voluntarily does that. That's a very good thing. We all have to learn from him. No doubt on it. Thank you, BVK.
Thanks.
So there's opportunity talking also. So I think I am the person who called BVK by BVK. Everyone is looking from that man is calling BVK.
That's all.
Yes, it
That
was.
you have. Yeah.
Please go to
That's,
the.
no, I'm fine here. Let's speak.
Please go to the. That's a format.
No, I'm not the person at the heart of this function. It's this man who's sitting there. So I remember a little one. Ali called me when we were looking for a night. Ali said, "I've got a CV. I used to work for him. He's retired, but he's keen to sort of come back. You make a decision. You just talk to him. You just make a decision." And I'm like, okay. So in our mind, so Ani is saying it, right? Okay, fine. And I can't say no to Ani. So I said, no, what's wrong? Let's give it a go. So meeting was fixed. The first and the foremost thing is BVK is 10-15 minutes ahead of time. And if at all, probably, I still remember 2 years back, 2 years and a few months back when this first interaction happened, where I was in another call, I had to make him wait. And as he walks in, I apologize for him for having made him late. And he was absolutely suited, coated, and ready for the conversation, as if a fresher would be ready for the first possible opportunity. This what it tells is the respect, ethics, the value system, and truly he did not need a job, he wanted a job. His abundance energy that he's got, as they say for the young kids, right? You put them into swimming, you make them run, you bicycle them, otherwise it's difficult to control. So much of energy, you can't control them at all. That is BVK. He probably can't be controlled or tamed at all. He needs to be working. So, well, that's why I said in my statement there. I think that every day when I was feeling tired, dusted, I look at BVK, you get that energy. Oh my God, he can run quicker, faster. He can take on more stress. He can take on complex issues. And for once I've not spared him. So much of work that's thrown at him. A lot of it, as Mali said, did not have head or tail. So it's a lot to figure out, and a lot to sort of manage, and a lot to deliver at times span that it was simply amazing. So we, as Mali said, I think we've all been fortunate to be with BVK, to share the last great 2 years of him before he sets off to his wonderful retirement life. And genuinely, it's not me. All the 300-500 staff of Testhouse have been heavily touched by your commitments, your resilience, your ethics, integrity. I could say another 10 things over what Shuk said. Is as I have witnessed it on the ground with you, which is something that I am very sure will stay with each one of us and will mold and shape our own careers in different ways. Not I speak for others, at least for me, I'm taking along. And I course correct myself. And in so many ways, you'll be one of the mentors for me to look up to and then face the challenges and be more aggressive. So, to that extent, Testhouse entirely as an organization has been very fortunate to have you. And you, as Shuk said, you've left a mark which is way too big and deep. Grateful forever for you, for your contributions, and definitely this is a formal time that's coming to an end. We would surely want to have your association with Testhouse on an ongoing basis. So,
So I think it is BVK. I think I'm very fortunate to get you introduced and interacted with you. You see that the man of action, a man of energy, high energy, and man of commitment, and loyalty and integrity. Everything I think is there, which we are trying to defend. I think I'm good seeing you every day. I had a lot of every interaction was been very great and enjoyable. He also told me straight on my face some of the feedback, which I have taken as very positive. It was very good. That is very good of him. I think he is very clear in his mind. He is focused on the commitment to Testhouse, because that's what I have seen, that he is committed, loyal to the Testhouse, and he has been creating a good impact, and he brought a lot of information to me also. I think he together also sent us many things. I think it was a great working with you. I think we really miss you from that point of view. It's actually a person who is a mentor, who is also a figure. I think it's such a great experience which you have. I think it showed me the work also, that experience. So it's been great working with you, BVK. It is a great working with you, and we really miss you and wish you all the very best, and wish you all the happiness and health and everything. Right? And peaceful life. I wish you. And I definitely be in touch with you because we continue with our association. Definitely I'll be in touch whether you are in touch or we can't get in touch. But definitely I'll be in touch with you. I think you are a person we should not miss to be in touch. Wish you all the very best, and thank you for all your contributions and impact you have created, positive impact you created to the Testhouse. I mean, on behalf of everybody, thank you. Thank you so much.
Just on that point of budget, he's being extra, he's given a lot back to me as well. So he's a guy who's so objective. It's not that he's not an order taker, it's an order maker. He has clarity, and if anybody doing anything, he would not keep it within him and suffer in silence. He would first say, this is wrong. But when I prove my point of view, why am I doing what I'm doing? He can stand immediately corrected. He says, I didn't know this, I get it, I'm fine. But if he does that, he's got a point of view, and many a time I stood corrected. I said, maybe I didn't know you, this is the case, yeah, we'll do differently. So we need leaders who are not yes sir, yes sir. The herd mentality. We need leaders who will challenge us, who will make us make the right organization decisions. And towards it has always been great. Thanks, baby. Thank you. Sorry, man. I'm standing here.
That's okay.
No, I'm not going to repeat what all the leaders said here. Same thing, with me. But I have a lot of interactions with BVK because we all report to Mali, because a lot of meetings we have together. And all the meetings, he's a good boy. We are he gets his work done on time, but we will not be expected to Mali will, what is this?
That's what people do.
That is all. Apart from the very lighter moments we have, we shared a lot of lighter moments actually. 2 examples we'll tell. I'll tell my lighter moment with BVK is that he was very focused in one, right? When anything comes in computer documents, he looks very sharp. I used to tell, don't get into that chapter. Because he's so sharp looking and focused there. And one time I was so thirsty and was trying to drink water, drinking water. BVK came, this is just a start of drinking water. You get to drink a lot of water. Because after that, I can't relax. So, a lot of lighter moments we have, and we miss
We
you.
could never stop drinking water. We converted to games.
Promoted. Matthew's got promoted.
So we miss you. Anyway, we are connected anyway. We will be here back.
Online. Good evening all, and first of all, thanks to the management for organizing this farewell for Mr. BVK sir. So, as few of us would like to call BVK so I'll take that opportunity. So, just to continue with Manli's words, like the COVID situation which came in, which I still feel guilty that BVK had to come out that day. I had a call, the other day there was a call from Malini and Rajesh for it, which is urgently required, the checks that was had. So, which made, because no one was supposed to move out, as we know that lockdowns took that day. So, I couldn't help, I said, Rajesh, sorry, I might not be able to, Malini, sorry, what's to be done. Okay, don't worry, let me check. Then, very next day, BVK came and telling that, Vidya, I am near your house, please come down and take the key. So I felt very bad, after which shouldn't have happened, and being a senior person, and we know Ani felt very bad about that. So sorry on front of all. I would like to take this as so it shouldn't have happened that time. So that is one thing.
Feel bad. There is somebody
it's
destined
work,
to do
yeah,
something.
it's work, but it's a great thing that you came forward to the management and said, yeah, we're taking care of it. So that is one thing, and thank you BVK for the entire, and of course everyone, as you say, very very talented, and as Rajesh said, highly energetic. When we sit there, we would see someone strong, like the person who's coming, and you know, yeah, it's BVK. Then while even if we are moving, it would be just some steps going forward. But BVK would just move like a storm and would say happy. And as we say, the words would be very clear what is to be done, what not to be done. So, yeah, great mentor. Thank you, BVK. Thank you very much. It's an emotional feeling for me. I will try again.
I was about to see that nobody's crying.
Because he was that much helpful for me. Again, don't take video.
Vanished.
Because I went back home and I told my family, I've got a fatherly figure here. That's a kind of unique experience. Sorry. Looking, but the energy coming back, the energy, so that you have it's very infectious. The aura of positivity he carries around. In a couple of days, I could see the first instance was the aura of positivity he carries around, and the connect which he has. In spite of I can connect with him in a couple of days. And to tell you, be honest, right? I was handling that onboarding thing. He was there in the morning to see, in spite of Ajay, everyone, Anup was there. Still he came, Smita, everything is okay. So I just looked back at him. I'm just beginning, I'm just starting off. Let me come back to you, sir. And then by noon, I just came to his cabin and Ajay was there. I said, sir, you've got 35. That's something good. Then he gave me a reinforcement saying, I knew that you would do it. That's the kind of and so we are going to miss you big time. Yeah, so because if I have experienced that in a couple of days time, what I have seen, I didn't want to miss it. And this came, the news of BVK moving, I was like, what? Where is he going? No, with a man of such energy, where can he be going? Like I was like, oh, I was wondering. Then Malini was reassuring, saying that, oh, he'll be here. So that's the reassurance which I would want to carry, and wish him a lot of happiness, peace, and please give us all those energy. Spread it to us. It's very infectious. We really look forward to have you. Yeah, have that energy and move forward. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you for all your support. Because in the initial days, we are not that with them. And that's the support like mentoring sessions after that. We were able to find that some tremendous support from you, especially in the 7th floor. So it was very wonderful working with you, mentoring sessions, thought process, orientation, and the decision making power, immediate decision making. Thanks for comment and for making the facilities and running, because there was a lot of operational issues. You are able to support me during those times. Thank you for all your support. I don't think you will be having a return like
As I told you, you can't sit down.
That doesn't fit BVK.
Yeah,
That word doesn't fit BVK.
Exactly. I think I used to never call him BVK. Only sir. So it's really wonderful working with you, sir. So I think that he is the most interesting person. So I don't think that that's at his age I will be like that. I will be walking like this. So one of the most important things I would like to tell you all is that I tried, because after I joined here in October, BVK joined November. So in between, Shuk and Ali was asking for that third floor, that I have changes and all those things.
by buying the property, leasing the property and all those things. I tried a level best with everyone, but nothing happened. But after BVK came in, suddenly within quarter period, everything is streamlined. That's such a wonderful thing because it's got a lot of connect with people and all these things happened and everything changed. So I was surprised that with such fastness he was able to close all those things. Second thing, what I learned from his discipline, the way he works and all those things. Whether he comes and we used to fight, but at the same time, first the follow-ups and all those things what he does. Because even if I forget, he comes and tell me that you do this, complete it. A lot of the things that I was able to complete is basically because of BVK. So thank you, sir. Thanks for the support. At the same time, he calls me one of the year. And I hope you will have a very wonderful life, sir. Very wonderful retirement life, and keep in touch, sir. And anytime, anything, any help, please call us, sir. Okay.
Anybody else? Thank you, friends.
I think I need to answer each and every point. My name is BVK. I was christened by my boss at Xerox, Dr. N.K. Mallan. It was easy for him to call me BVK. So he called me BVK. Everybody called me BVK, including my grandson. At the age of 3, started calling me BVK because he made it from some Xerox crowd. So in my house also I am known as BVK. So that name, that's the reason. Coming to my retirement, last November when I wrote to Shug and Annie, my offer was that I need to call a day as far as official work is concerned. But beyond April 1st, any time you need my service, it will be offered on voluntary basis without any payment. That offer stands, so I'm not going. I have offered to give services to Testhouse where I am required without payment. That is as far as my going. I have tried. My experience with Testhouse, I worked with nothing less than huge multinationals like Johnson & Johnson, one of the major American companies in pharmaceutical line. I was in their industrial product line. Worked there for 10 years. Johnson & Johnson is supposed to be a higher fighter, but they didn't fire me. They kept my vacancy open for a long period, imagining the time of it. But then I moved to Xerox, another giant. And if anybody who has learned management, take a management book. In a book, 100 places or 200 places, Xerox is. I was working with Johnson & Johnson and I was given sales training. All the training materials carried copyright of Xerox. So, that again was a great experience for me. But I would say that last little over 2 years that I spent with Testhouse was far more rich for me than movies. The style of management, the openness, the freedom to take decisions, that's unmatched. Unmatched. I'm telling from my heart, it is not to please anybody, any of you. That is what happened. It's not that I didn't enjoy freedom in Xerox. In Xerox, I was sent every year to a new place. Why? People are behaving wrong, they do wrong practices. Their behavior is not up to the company standards. So my RRO is correct the anomalies and bring the location to Xerox's standards. That was my RRO in Coimbatore, Madurai, Trichy, Cochin, and they did it. One of the several times written annual appraisal of me was, this man doesn't know his limits. I don't know my limits. So I will go to any levels to get things done. We had a problem when Annie was working as Testhouse. We had a problem that the customers would call up on Saturday. We don't work on Saturday, but most of us will assemble there for finishing painting work. So at the time, service people will not allow service phone, nobody else can touch. I am the location head, but I can't touch the service phone. I see them sitting there, but they will not answer. So I went and made a big even cry. I took the service register and I wrote this client call. I told the client that on Monday morning you will get the service. You don't have to call again, but you will not get the service. So they wrote a mass complaint with the service. The person was sent to Trivandrum. He went and met everybody one to one. Then he called me and asked me, what is it? I said, the problem is that the customer wants service on Saturday. We don't work on Saturday. And you are asking for customer side. How can we get customer side? This is the situation. He asked me, what is the solution? He said, 50% of employees should work on Saturday. You give a compensation for them for that. Immediately it was implemented. Okay. And so, what a branch manager can do in Testhouse, changing the policy of the or working day policy of the management. I did it. It is not that I took the decision, but I opened the eyes of the management to the problem. Not to talk big, but we have 100% customer satisfaction and 90% market share in demand. Nobody would believe, even Xerox wouldn't believe. Xerox's director of business operations, one German fellow, Krishna Kumar, said, I want to see what is happening. Such numbers are not possible. He came here. He said, nobody to accompany me. He was with me for 3 days. And he said, now I believe. So that is my experience with Testhouse, the openness, the decision making. I'll tell you an example. On March 5th or 4th or 5th, Raj came back from travel. Raj Malini and Arun Ramamurthy were sitting. We were reading through the articles on COVID, and somewhere I suddenly collected information that post March 8, international travel is going to stop. I went to Raj's cabin once. He said, twice. That time I said, Raj, I have to talk to you. He said, come by all means. I said, Raj, there is a problem. I got 30 visas with me. International travel is going to stop. Do you want to push out these 30 guys or apologize to the client that I could visit? He said, no way, come. He stopped all the meetings. He assembled everybody, and that day, next day, within 7th, I think it was on 4th or 5th, within 7th of March, everybody except 2 people went. 8th of March, 2 people went. They were sent back on the same flight from Qatar. Okay, so we had 30 people going in, going out and working for the client in the field. I don't think that travel would have taken place.
30 billing last for good.
And the client you can't face, but here you are telling the client, look, in COVID, in the peak of the problems, my men were working, give me the rupee. So, that I don't see the level, I don't see anything else. That there is an objective of the company to be met. I will try my level best to bargain. Okay. So that was one. If people can copy me there, maybe that's a good thing to do. Because many times we think he's busy, if I go now, no way. People stand back. Then the energy, that is actually my enemy also. You once said dynamism. That gives me so many jealous friends, so many test jobs. The leadership of Shuk and Ani are the difference. A person of such patience I have never seen. He at times said, "This is my decision." I heard him telling, but he doesn't use many words. He will just say, "This is my decision." He doesn't get angry. He doesn't shout. He doesn't elaborate. He will say, "This is my decision." Finish. That's a great quality. That's a very great quality. And one thing which he was talking made a lot of sense in me was that you write emails in an anger, never send it. Read it 5 times before you send it, because by that time you read it 5 times, your anger would have gone. You may not send it. So when you send emails, be very, very careful. This is one advice which I get from him, and I practice it. Sometimes in the night I get angry. I compose an email. In morning I will get up and I will erase it, or I will redo it. I have got scathing attacks through email. I never replied that. Because I know the intention and I don't know to answer it. I took a decision. Somebody, when a 3-page scathing attacking, I said, we are not going ahead with this property now. That's all. So I didn't address the attack, because the attack was to make some smoke and behind that do something else. So I have answered my dynamism, name of BVK, and what difference it makes. And then the next thing is, Testhouse as an organization, people at the help, the way they have fortitude to people, that's something great again. That's something very great, because in all their conversations, they respect, they take care of people who stood with them, who promoted the organization. That's something again great. These days, what do people want? I want 30% profit. You do whatever you want. That's not what here from the Testhouse management. They are very compassionate. That again is a factor to be considered. Did I not answer all the points? Any other point? Okay, so I'm available. I will not get into any profitable business henceforth in my life. And I still have spent energy now. I still have unspent energy, But then, when the energy brings you enemies, it's better that you continue it. That lesson I have learned. Because you don't know to, at the back end of life or profession, whatever,
You don't have to attract it. You can be quiet, you can enjoy, you can suffer a little bit of bullshit or a little more of it. My frankness, I told my frankness will be there, and it was directed towards the organ. I don't see anything other than testosterone. So when something could have been better for testosterone, I talk about it. I don't make it a public conversation, but I try to reach to that person. One statement I made to Raj was that the businesses are the temples of the society. I still respect that way. That the businesses, they bring in prosperity, they bring in happiness to the society. Not only the employees, but it goes around the society. So, wherever you people care me, I am there. Thank you.
ஆசை ஒருவரை வாழ்வில் முழுதுமைப்பார்
Yeah!